So you know what we just saw there? That is a tricycle that they customized to start using a different fuel tank, and the fuel tank is a CNG, I think gas. All right. Now we know that that thing is very dangerous because it explodes, and when it explodes, it unalives everybody in the car. We've seen many videos of it. Sorry, I can't show the video on TikTok. So, but what does that tell you? The point I'm trying to make here is that what of the people in there? Imagine getting into a tricycle and you see that and you're not living. Instead, you are videoing it. The point I'm trying to make here will change your life. Look, being poor exposes you to many more ways to die, many more kinds of suffering. Misfortunes are not from the devil, it's from poverty. Poverty is the devil. Lack of money is the root of all evil. How many times have you ever heard in your life that a rich person in your country died from car accident? Once in a very, very long while. It never happens. Or very, very rarely happens, even in the whole world. And most times it happens in the whole world, it's a hit piece, like it's an assassination. They now frame it like an accident. Rich people don't die in accidents. One of the reasons is that the car they buy have so many electronics that can prevent accidents. For instance, there's something called lane assist. If you're driving on a highway and your car is drifting into the wrong lane, maybe you're unconscious or something, the car will bring itself back. If your hand is not on the steering, the car will park itself, knowing that you're no longer conscious. The car will trafficate, that's what we call it in Nigeria, but that's an indicator, right? To indicate, and clear itself and park on the road. Some cars will even call 911. That is called the police. A car. There are cars that have accident assist. So when the car wants to hit something, the car will take over control from you as a human and decide how to navigate. Within split seconds, if it sees that it's about to hit the next car, it will take over control and avoid the scenario better than you. Rich people can afford these cars. Some of the cars they are using have it. For you are still using Toyota Corolla 1981. That before they can start it, they must hit the car before the car will start. It's exposing you to what? Danger every day you drive. Rich people don't drive in bad roads. They live in rich neighborhoods, so the government will not naturally make sure that the vehicles there and the roads there are okay, in good condition. The drivers there, they must check their license, make sure that they are all mentally okay and qualified to drive. But in poor neighborhood, they just allow the cars to drive anyhow. You understand? In most cities, the road transport drivers in those cities, they are not qualified. No qualification. Their friend taught them how to drive. So they just jump into the road and start driving anyhow. People will be dying every day. Not out of any other thing, but out of poverty. Poverty will force you to enter that scenario. You are safer when you have your own car, because if there's an accident, right? The cars will have airbags. But when you are poor, you can't even afford it. You'll be jumping from one bike to another and from one misfortune to another. People can tell when you are poor, they will intimidate you. If you're listening to this, right, try and get rich. Stop looking at wealth as something that is evil. Wealth is not evil. It reduces, apart from other benefits of wealth, right? It reduces the chances that you will get into trouble. You understand? You're gonna chubiam. If you don't understand, go and Google it. If I explain that one, make her die. Make her bend. If you don't understand, go and Google it. Get rich, man. It wards off evil spirits. I'm telling you. Money, why is it that, go and think about it, all the people you have ever seen in your life that was possessed by evil spirits undergoing deliverance, they are all poor people. You can never see Dangote undergoing deliverance. You want to cast out his billions? Pastor can't even, there's no pastor that can lay hand on Dangote. Fear no go even allow the pastor to touch his head. It's only when you are poor, pastor will just put hand on your head. Nothing there inside the head now. Out! I cast out every spirit of marine spirit. Marine spirit is that poverty. Is that 0.00 bank account that is the marine spirit. I'm telling you. I am telling you 100%. Every day you wake up in life, if you are poor, you are you're in a ditch, you're in a hole. And when you're in a ditch or trapped in a hole, the only thing that should be on your mind is how to get out of that hole. Every step you're taking should be how to get out of that hole. Every single day you wake up, you should be thinking of how do I get rich. Most people never give it a thought. I'm telling you. What people think is how do I get to work and earn my daily bread. Fuck daily bread, bro. I can starve. As you see me like this, I can go hungry for 30 days. I'm not going to die. What kills people is lack of water, not lack of food. Go and Google it. Your body has food enough to last. Somebody even broke a world record by lasting for more than almost a year. Almost a year. World record. No chop. Why? Because it was fat. So when you have fat, your body will eat the fat as food. Before you can honor life from not eating food, I'm telling you, your body will first eat up all the poisons in your system, eat up all the fat, and then eat up all your muscle before you honor life from not eating food. What can take you out in hours is dehydration when you don't have water. As long as you're drinking water, me, I can do 30 days, nothing will happen. You understand? Man shall not live by bread alone. You get? So try and devote some time of your day on how to get rich. How do I get to a point where I don't have to work? Or a point where I do the work I love. That is life. If you do exactly what you love, nobody's pushing you around. Like me now, I'm a morning person. I can wake up by 2 a.m. and be awake till, say, 1 or 2 p.m. But I like to sleep in the afternoon. By 1 p.m., if you're calling me, I'm not going to my phone. I will sleep till around 4, 5. I'll wake up, do exercise, do whatever I have to do, and round up my day. By 10, 11 at night, I don't sleep again. So this is how my body is. But if I was working for somebody, bro, that person will determine my time. I must wake up by 5 a.m., go to work, come back in the evening. I cannot wake up at night. You understand? Because I still have to go to work at morning, so I can't sacrifice my night sleep. So if you are doing exactly what you love, you are as rich as anybody else in the world, I'm telling you. Wealth is not just about money, it's about time. Do you have control of your time? Try and get rich, brother, is a challenge to you. I'm challenging you now. Try and get rich. If you want to pick up the challenge, you can inbox me and say, this is my bank account as of today. I may not respond, but I want you to come back in 3 months and say, this is now my bank account. I have made it. I have increased my bank account by 5%, 10%, 20%, 100%, 200%. You understand? So that we can screenshot it and use to inspire others. Take up the challenge. Think of how you can multiply your income times 5 times 10. Think about it. Some people don't think about how to grow rich. They only think about how do I get from my house to the junction, to the vehicle, and get to work and come back. You are thinking in minute, irrelevant details. Once you take out your eyes from there and go to bird's eye view and look at your life in general and see where you're missing it, I'm telling you. Some of you are one phone call away from wealth. You know your friend that is doing well. You know you can pick up your call and call this person and say, please show me the way. You know. As long as I'm not promoting crime, as long as the person is not into crime, right? But you won't make the call out of ego. You don't want him to know that you are not rich. You are forming. This is the problem of most poor people. It's ego. You know one talk. They die. Nobody cares. Everybody dies in the end, I'm telling you. In 100 years, none of us will be here. Maybe my video will survive. This particular video, who knows? People of the future, if you're watching this video, you need to know that a legend once lived like me. You understand? Pick up your phone and call the person. Go and visit the person. Do you know politicians go and visit each other at night? 12 midnight. They go at night. Pick up your phone and go and meet, or drive and go and meet the person. Ask for help. Don't die in silence. Everybody dies. In the end, it doesn't matter. Don't die in silence. And make sure you share this video. Somebody needs to watch it. Click this. Share this video. Your siblings need to watch this. And when you share this video and click the like icon and drop a comment, TikTok will naturally show you my next video. So do it now.